Excuse me, sir. Sir, are you a millionaire?
Not anymore.
Did you go broke?
No, I became a billionaire.
You're a billionaire? How did you become a billionaire?
Yeah, but who are you?
I interview billionaires all over the world. I've interviewed 44 billionaires as of right now. Can I interview you for 1 minute?
Yeah, sure.
Did you come from a lot of money? Like, were your parents rich?
Definitely not.
Definitely not rich.
I always knew I was going to be successful.
Do you have to be a little crazy to become this successful?
Do I have to be crazy?
Are you crazy? Tell me, are you crazy?
No, I'm very level. But I did work 22 hours a day because I started that business and it was worth zero and I sold it 20 years later for 1.5 billion.
What business made you a billionaire?
It was mobile phones.
Mobile phones, like Apple?
No, not like Apple, no. I was a retailer and wholesaler all over the world.
Are you a good salesman?
I don't think you're going to get to where I am without being a good salesman.
So what was your secret to sales?
It's not a very comfortable word to use, but you've got to be very manipulative because you've got to make the buyer realize you won't be beaten up.
Were you ever afraid of competition?
No, I was afraid of my suppliers because when you became too big, the suppliers wanted to cut you off and they wanted to axe you and grow competitors to you because they had a favourite expression, which is they don't want the tail wagging the dog. And I became the dog.
You know they don't teach this in school, right?
They don't teach anything in school about entrepreneurship.
Correct me if I'm wrong, taxes are crazy in the UK. Do you have a tax hack for anybody in business?
I believe that you should pay your taxes in the country that you've made your money in.
So you paid your taxes?
I paid all my taxes on the sale of the business and everything.
What's the most amount of money you paid in taxes in 1 year?
200 million.
You paid 200 million in taxes?
Yeah, and I could have avoided it.
How?
By moving to Monaco.
Why did you not do that?
Because I feel that the poor people need help.
Why?
A childhood dream I had when I was 8 years old was that I would be driving around in a chauffeur-driven Rolls Royce, handing £5 notes out to poor people. And that dream had to be fulfilled. Like I told my kids, I'm not bothered about you being rich. I want you to leave the world a better place than you found it and be happy.
Thank you so much for your time, man.
Pleasure.
I connect with all the billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Sure.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, is this your private jet? This is your jet?
Yeah.
How did you buy a jet, man?
I have one of the largest construction companies in the South.
Now, do you own the jet or are you renting it?
I own the jet.
How much was it? How much did you pay for it?
About $20 million.
$20 million. Could I interview you for 1 minute?
I'm actually about to leave.
Could we do it on the jet? Just for a minute. It'll
Yeah.
be worth. What was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
$200 million.
That's personal.
And that was personal. The company does about $1.5 billion.
Congratulations,
Thanks,
man.
man.
As a billion-dollar entrepreneur, what is the best financial advice that you would give to the younger generation?
If you look at investment advice, a lot of people will say, hey, we're going to have a diversified portfolio. But if you look at the wealthiest people in the world, they had a very consolidated portfolio. They went all in on just one or two things, and they worked really well.
Now, why did you go all in on construction? Because it's not necessarily a sexy business, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's interesting. I didn't. I went all in on people. And I would say this. I feel like every company in the world is in the people business and the service business. It's just whether they know it or not.
What was the lowest point in your career?
Man, 2012, unexpectedly, my wife filed for divorce. I had a 4-year-old and 2-year-old. Hardest time by far in my entire life.
What did you learn about marrying the right woman?
I think that's a fantastic question. Matter of fact, one of the most important decisions you'll ever make on this planet is who you marry. Because that person will dictate what your life looks like going forward.
How old are you now?
45.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Don't ever put a limit on God's dreams for your life.
How did you know God was real?
I knew God was real when he showed up when I was in a garage apartment while I was going through a divorce. And I realized in that moment that at the time I didn't even need the wife that I loved. I didn't even need the kids that I loved and couldn't see as much because all I needed was him. He showed up, and that was for me rock bottom. And I know to this day, no matter what I go through, he's always going to be there. That's when God became my God.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, how did you get rich?
Do you know me?
Sir, how did you get rich?
Do you know these people?
You look like money, man. I see the slick back white hair. How did you get rich?
How the fuck did you pick him out of the three of us?
Who's the
Do
richest
I
one
look
here?
fucking broke?
No. Who's the richest one here?
He is.
He is? Hey, all right.
You got it right.
Real quick, sir. So I have a channel with 21 million followers. I've interviewed 44 billionaires in the last 4 years. What line of business were you in?
Wall Street guy.
So you were in the money business.
I was a bond trader.
So what did you learn about investing?
The most important thing is, in my opinion, was always to be confident. Because every day, even when I had bad days, a bad week, I was always confident. I couldn't wait to get to work. That's the most important thing in the world.
Did you come from a lot of money?
No, zero.
So what was your turning point to financial freedom?
I thought when I made my first million, I thought I achieved something really wonderful.
How old were you?
28.
What would you say was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
For myself?
Yes, sir.
15
15 what?
million.
$15 million?
That's way back then.
But how did you scale your income from 1 to 15 million? Tell me that real quick. This is the last two. I promise you this is it. This is to help the younger generation.
So I gotta go to
Give me that secret. Where do the richest people put their money?
Every kid should be involved. Should be invested in the stock market.
Well, how do you know what stocks to buy?
You don't. You buy the S&P 500, and that's all you need to know.
And that's all you did right there?
One ETF or one fund, and that's it.
Did you blow a lot of money when you were coming up?
Yeah.
You did?
No regrets.
Last message to the younger generation right here. One more piece of advice you got. One more for them.
Invest early, invest confidently, don't speculate. Just buy the S&P 500. For the last 100 years, it's returned 10% a year on average.
Man.
10% a year, triples in 12, quadruples in 15.
So that compound interest is real.
Yep.
Thank you, my friend.
You're wonderful.
Have a
You're
good day.
persistent.
You can't take no for an answer. You know that, right?
Oh, no.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, man. Have a great day.
Sir, I cannot have you filming here.
What's that?
You cannot be filming
Why?
here. There's too many private people.
Do not tell him I told you this. The guy that just pulled up in the red Ferrari, he's a billionaire.
But you cannot be filming him here.
You should go talk to him.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, is this your Ferrari? Yeah. How did you get rich, man? What'd you do to get a Ferrari?
I know you did.
How'd you get rich, man?
Private equity.
What was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
On paper, $1.6 billion maybe.
1.6 billion?
Yeah.
Can I interview you for a minute?
Sure, for sure.
Have you ever been broke before?
Oh my God, dude. I literally, when I was married to my wife with 4 kids, was $13 million in debt, had no money, and paid it all back.
No, you did not.
Yeah, swear to God.
When you were negative $13 million in debt, what were you telling yourself? You were negative
I was
13
depressed, but I never quit. That's one thing I'll tell you is I never fucking give up. Never.
Let's talk to somebody at rock bottom. What would your message be?
There's only 3 ways to make money. Leveraging people, time, and money. That's the way you get rich. If you work for somebody else, you're selling your time.
So you can't get rich working for anybody else?
I cannot. I'm unemployable. No one will fucking hire me.
Why?
Because I'm a fucking lunatic. And you couldn't pay me what I'd want to get paid. I haven't worked for somebody else for as long as I can remember. I own about 16 businesses now.
So you own 16 companies now.
Yeah.
With each of these companies, do you have an LLC or an S Corp?
Oh, you got to have a proper structure.
So you have to structure your company in order to be successful.
You ask good questions. Those are the things that I didn't do right before 2009, before I failed.
So there's a company that I use for all the companies that I start to structure my companies. It's called Busy.
Yeah.
And it takes care of all the paperwork, all the filing for you. Doesn't matter where you are in the United States.
Busy.
That next LLC or C Corp you start, you're going to use Busy for it.
Sure. Introduce me to them.
You've made a ton of money throughout your career, but
Yeah.
are you happy today?
Oh, I'm the happiest I've ever been in my whole life.
How old are you?
56.
And you're really happy?
Yeah, I've been married to the same woman for 22 years. I have 4 kids.
How long have you been faithful?
Well, that's funny you say that. When I married her, I told her, this is a really interesting story. I said, I can't be faithful. And she's like, what the hell? I go, I can't be. But if you're with me on the journey, we can do everything together. But ultimately, over time, I just dug her so much that I became massively only thinking about her. And so I'm completely faithful.
You got amazing advice, sir.
Appreciate it.
I connect with all the millionaires and billionaires that interview. Could I get your contact?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, is this your G-Wagon?
Yeah.
How did you get rich? What did you do to get a G-Wagon, man?
I recognize you. I know your stuff from the internet.
What'd you do, man?
I worked in the entertainment industry for a long time and sold my company years ago.
Yeah.
You want to know how much? I've seen you do this before.
Yeah.
You like
How much did you sell your company
I sold the company for over $1 billion.
You said over $1 billion?
Yeah. You do good stuff, man. I've seen
Yeah.
it.
What's your name?
Scooter Braun.
Scooter Braun. I mean, I go all over the world interviewing billionaires. Can I interview you for a minute real quick?
Yeah.
What is the greatest piece of advice that you've received throughout your career?
I'm going to give you one. I've said it before publicly. David Geffen is one of the greatest entrepreneurs of all time. And he looked me one time in the eye and he goes, listen, in 100 years, no one's going to remember me, so they sure as hell won't remember you, Scooter, so don't have an ego. I think you can win if you can all admit each other's greed.
Ooh.
And the only reason I use greed is because it makes people pay attention. If I said all your values, you're not paying attention as much. When I say greed, it kind of hits home of what that truth is.
Scooter, this is game right here. They don't teach us in school, though.
If they taught it in school, everyone would do it. I am the only college dropout in a family of a lot of academics.
But you're probably the only billionaire in your family.
Listen, the black sheep did okay.
Did you have people that doubted you in the business world?
Yeah, of course. I was a knucklehead 19-year-old who was coming up in the hip-hop industry, and everyone was like, what the hell is he talking about? He's going to build this and build that. Like, of course they doubted me.
You had people that thought you were crazy.
Yeah, they thought I was nuts. Every great entrepreneur I've ever met has that story.
Now, you discovered some of the biggest artists in the world before anybody else knew who they were. What's the number one thing that you look for in a business when you're making an investment into them?
I just like to look at the eyes of the founder and how psychotic are they? Like, how crazy are they? I look for that burn the ships.
You said burn the ship?
You want to know what that is. Burn the ships is, in olden times, they would say to their soldiers, burn the ships of your enemies because you're only going home to your wife and children. There's no retreat. There's no nothing. You're the one who decides to quit or not. Keep going.
How old are you now?
44.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
I mean, I got 3 kids. You have kids?
No kids.
So you don't have kids yet. So the moment you say I die, I just look at the camera and I say to my kids, God forbid something happens and this is the last thing I ever do. Dad loves you and you can do anything.
I love that, man. You got amazing advice. And I connect with all the billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yeah, of course.
Excuse me, sir. Question for you. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
Probably around 22.
So you made it young.
I was very fortunate and blessed.
What line of business were you in, man? Like, how did you get rich that early?
I was fortunate to be a quarterback in the NFL.
So what's your name?
My name's Tim Tebow.
Man, I go all over the world interviewing interviewing millionaires and billionaires to help the younger generation. Can I get a minute with you for the channel?
Yeah, of course.
What was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
Somewhere between like 5 and 10 million or something. I can't even remember. Yeah.
What is the greatest piece of advice that you received throughout your career?
The greatest form of tragedy is being successful at everything that doesn't matter. But we can take that success and we can use it for things that really matter.
Now, for the people watching, a lot of them know you as an NFL player. But after your career, you're doing something right now that nobody else is doing. What are you doing right now?
We're trying to fight back against the greatest evils in the world, and that is human trafficking, child exploitation, and child sacrifice.
How crazy is that for people that don't understand the magnitude?
Today, there's 50+ million people that are being trafficked right now.
People have no idea. We have no idea.
We truly, so many times, we really do have no idea, but we have to be able to spread that awareness, and it's taking place in every community in our country.
Do you believe in God?
I do.
Who is your God?
My God is the God of the Bible, God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit.
So you believe in Jesus?
I do.
You're not afraid to say that either?
No, I'm not. And I think when you look at Christianity, what is so different than so many of the religions around the world? It's grace. Religion is man working their way to God, but Christianity is God coming down to us. And sometimes it's like, wait a second, he loves me so much that he's been pursuing me. That's what the God of the Bible does for us.
Tim, how old are you now?
38.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Then I would pray that you would use your life for something that really matters. Because when our life is over, are we going to be more focused about the inheritance or the legacy we left? Because inheritance is what you leave for someone, but I believe legacy is what you leave in someone.
Tim, I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you, man. Grateful that God uses screw-ups, and so I'm not disqualified.
I connect with everyone I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yeah, of course.
Thank
God
for your
bless you,
time,
dude.
man. Excuse me, guys. Question for you. Sir, who's the richest person here?
You want to tell him?
Have you heard of Pepsi?
Pepsi, the soda company?
Yes, we just sold our company to them for almost $2 billion.
$2 billion with a B?
Yes, with a B.
So you guys work together. You guys are business partners.
You could say that. She's also my wife.
You guys are married.
Yeah. Still married after the business.
Actually, yeah. I go all over the world interviewing billionaires to help the younger generation. Can I get a minute with you for the channel real quick?
Sure.
Do you guys have any kids?
We do.
3 kids.
3 kids?
Yeah.
So you're balancing a multi-billion-dollar company, a marriage, and also having children.
Yeah.
How in the world did you balance all of that?
There's no such thing as balance. There's spreadsheets in the bed sheets. We maxed out our credit cards. We did everything we could to survive.
Did you guys scale super quickly, or was it a long game?
No, so Poppy's the fastest growing beverage in the history of beverage. From 0 to 500 million only took us 5 years.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Less than 5 years.
Give me that
500 million
secret. Come on.
We launched during COVID. We were one of the first brands to get on TikTok. I have over 3 billion views on my face on TikTok.
Brands were getting killed during COVID.
Yeah, but you know what? You can have a fantastic product, but if your brand is shit, you're not going to be successful.
Do you guys think people should do business with their significant other, or is it not for the weak?
It's definitely not for the weak. I wouldn't advise against it because, I mean, look at us. We built and sold a business for nearly $2 billion and built a family. And the biggest thing is marriage is not 50-50. A business partnership is not 50-50. Each person has to be committed 100% because at any given time, someone's going to be falling short of 100%. Trust and commitment are absolutely critical.
How old are you all today?
I'm 38.
39.
So you're a little bit older.
Yes.
A little bit older. A little bit older, a little bit wiser.
Hey, way wiser.
So let me ask you all this. If the three of us died tomorrow and you could leave one more message with the younger generation, leave one more message with your children right here, what would that be?
Well, I think it was Steve Jobs that said this. This world was created by people no smarter than you and I. And so if you have a dream, just put in the work and go get it.
I think embarrassment is the most underexplored emotion when it comes to success. A lot of people ask, why are you so confident, Allison? I embarrassed myself repeatedly until I gained confidence, so go make a fool of yourself.
You guys have amazing advice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I connect with all the billionaires that I interview. Can I get you guys' contact? Is that
Yeah.
cool?
I need to get a picture with you or something
Got
real
you, bro.
quick.
Hey, you interview billionaires, right?
Yeah.
You're missing the richest guy here.
Who?
My dad.
He's here right now.
My father's
What do
here
you
right now.
do?
Sold the company for a lot of money.
How much?
Almost 500 million.
You want to get him real quick?
I can grab him right now.
Sir, how did you get rich?
What's that?
How did you get rich? What'd you do?
I've built some healthcare businesses.
How much did you make? What was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
One of the years we sold a business for 460 million that week.
So he wasn't lying.
No, he doesn't lie.
Can I interview you for a minute real quick?
Yes.
Before you leave this earth, what is one lesson that you were going to instill in your son?
My boy, understand your God-given purpose and go after it with all your heart. If he really wants to succeed in business, I like to say when you're 20, you're worried about what people are going to think. At 40, you stop worrying what people think. At 60, you realize they weren't even thinking about you in the first place.
You can't worry about what people think about you.
No, it took me hanging around billionaires to really understand this.
But you have to surround yourself with rich people.
Absolutely. I'm the poorest of my friends. You don't want to have yes men.
You can't get comfortable is what you're saying.
I can't get comfortable. I listen to a book a week.
What was the number one book that changed your life?
Obviously the Bible. Second to the Bible, Purpose-Driven Life. In the first words of the book, it starts with, it's not about you.
Are you married?
I am married.
How long have you been married?
23 years.
How long have you been faithful?
23 years. I love the question. I don't know if I would have answered if I wasn't faithful.
How do you feel about AI?
Oh man, very exciting. I challenge my team every day. If you're not using AI, you aren't the right person.
Have you heard about Plot AI?
Yes.
Is this right here?
Okay.
This records all of my conversations, all my meetings, and it tells you everything that you need to know.
Phenomenal. That's a great use case of AI. That's something I could put on all of our doctors.
Everybody, every entrepreneur having a business, they need to have one.
Absolutely.
How old are you now?
I am 50.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Let's make sure you're prepared for the afterlife. So a relationship with Jesus Christ. Nothing else matters in comparison.
How did you know God was real?
I grew up in South Africa, spent some time living in a car. To think that I did this by myself would be a huge mistake. I owe everything I have to Jesus Christ.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, hey, real quick, guys.
We said no thank you.
Yeah, real quick. We grew a channel to 18 million
Get
followers.
the fuck out of here.
How you doing, man?
Super familiar.
I interviewed the billionaires.
Yeah, that's why.
How did you get rich?
Investing.
In what type of businesses?
You have 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay. I came to this country when I was 5 years old. First generation immigrant. We came to this country with nothing. In one generation, my parents chased and lived the American dream. I joined the Marines. That was my responsibility. After the Marines, I have 120 companies right now. That
Across your companies, what was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
Across the board, billions.
Billions of
Yeah.
dollars.
You can't fail when you know this is God's plan.
Do you believe in God?
Of course.
Who is your God?
God.
Do you believe in Jesus? Are you a Christian?
I am.
You are?
Yeah.
How important has that faith been for you throughout your career?
I'll tell you this, every day I grow deeper in my faith. And that doesn't mean I don't wrestle with God. In fact, the service I went to a couple weeks ago, they talked about, by definition, if you're wrestling with God, you are closer to God. If you're accepting everything that you hear and you're not questioning in some way, you're not wrestling with God.
You read a lot of books.
Yeah, I went through the deep, deep spiritual journey, man.
What was the number one book that changed your life?
I come back to The Alchemist.
The Alchemist.
Entrepreneurship is modern day alchemy. You are taking an idea, something that doesn't exist, and you're making it real. Everything you're doing right now. This was an idea, and it's real now. Modern day alchemy, The Alchemist.
How old are you now?
41.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
I'm going to tell you right now, the number one regret of the dying is I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. How about we don't wait to be on our deathbed to actually have the courage to live a life we care about? And I hope I'm here a lot longer, but if not, I feel grateful for every day I wake up.
Brother, you have amazing advice, my man. That was excellent, man. And
Thank
I
you.
connect with all the millionaires and billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yeah,
Is that
absolutely.
cool?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Sir. Question for you.
Huh?
I have a question for you.
Sure.
How did you become wealthy?
How did I become wealthy?
Yes, sir.
Banking.
And baking.
Investment banking.
Where are you from?
Originally from Nigeria, but I grew up here.
In London?
I went to school in England.
So what was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
I think 30 million.
$30 million?
Yes, that's why I can dress like this on a weekday.
So what is a lesson about money that banks don't want people to know?
Every pound you deposit in the bank lends it 9 times. Wow. That's a bank multiplier.
Hey, they don't teach that in school.
They don't teach you that in school. And I did an MBA. No one told me that the power of wealth is about leverage.
Did you ever leverage money?
Of course. Yeah, that's the only way to make money. All these properties you see here, it's someone's leveraging. Everything you see around here, this restaurant, someone's put 100,000 in, he's borrowed 900 grand. It's leverage.
So what's
even this car is leverage.
Did you come from a rich family?
Relatively. Not rich, but my father's a doctor.
But you chose not to be a spoiled rich kid.
Yeah, he worked hard for it.
Why didn't you want to be a doctor like your dad?
2 of my brothers ended up in medicine.
So you're kind of the black sheep of the family. Then.
Totally. We all have different parts in life.
What's more important in the business world today, what you know or who you know?
I think what you know now.
What you know?
Yeah, but in the past it was who you know.
Why?
Because if you think about it, one of the governors of the Bank of England was complaining that his daughter doesn't have a job. That wouldn't happen 20 years ago. Wow. Because nepotism, that person would have got a job. But now, a lot of people can make connections, but if you've got nothing of substance behind you, those connections are worthless.
How old are you?
I'm old. I'm around 58.
58 years old?
Yeah.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
The US has only been around for 300 years, and look at what they've achieved. When the Queen died, the Queen had been alive for a third of the existence of the US. So get out there. The world is big. Compounding helps you. Whatever you do now, whatever investment you make now, your children are never, ever going to say you made a bad investment.
Can I tell you something, sir?
Sure.
You have incredible advice.
Well, we try.
Thank you so much for your time.
You give me your card or?
I'll give you my contact.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, I have a question for you. How did you get rich, sir? I grew a channel to 20 million followers in the United States.
Am I being filmed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. My one piece of advice is this. You don't get rich by working for someone else. You don't get rich by being paid a salary. You don't get rich by starting your own business. You slave your guts out night and day meeting cash flow crises. You get rich by selling your business. So my advice to someone who wants to get rich, start a business. Build it up for a couple of years and then sell it.
What type of company did you sell? Real quick, sir.
Are you happy with what I said?
It was a great answer, but sir, I promise you, it's not enough for a clip.
No more.
Sir,
You're not going to get more out of it. He founded the Adam Smith Institute.
he rejected us yesterday, but look who we just saw. How you doing, sir?
I now know who you are. I looked you up.
How old are you today?
I'm in my 86th year.
You're 86 years old?
I will be this year, yes.
Is it better to be a business owner or an investor in today's world?
Oh, it's better to be a businessman.
Why?
Investors, you take your chances. As a businessman, you're dependent on your own abilities, your own skills, your own expertise.
Now, yesterday you told me that the way to get rich in today's world is to sell a company. What do people need to understand when they want to build a company to sell it?
Join a firm, learn the trade, and then with a colleague or two, set up your own version. Build it up over a few years, 2 or 3 years, and then you sell it for a multiple and you become rich.
I bet you've read a lot of books before. What's the number one book anybody needs to read before they die?
Before they get rich, they need to read Adam Smith's Wealth of Nations.
You're 86 today. Do you have any regrets?
Oh, everyone has regrets, of course. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention.
Hey, that's a Frank Sinatra right there.
Yeah.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
My motto, in Latin, quod tango muto. In English, it means that which I touch, I change. If you can change the world, change the lives of other people for the better, you'll get rich.
Cuando te dicen que tus vídeos están pactados.
Venga, que sí, que te calles.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, is this your Rolls Royce?
No, this is her Rolls Royce.
Ma'am, is this your Rolls Royce?
That is my Rolls Royce.
How did you get rich?
As a business owner, entrepreneur,
And how long have you been an entrepreneur?
since I was 13.
Did you come from a rich family? Did you come from a lot of money?
No, I did not. I come from a mother that sold drugs, Section 8, food stamps. So I come from nothing.
But a rich family came from you.
A rich family came from me, absolutely.
How old were you when you became a millionaire?
At the age of 29.
Can I interview you for a minute? I go all over the world.
Come on, let's do it.
Now, I'm convinced that most millionaires believe in God. Do you believe in God?
I believe in God. He's the Alpha and the Omega, and he had a son named Jesus.
I love that you're not afraid to say Jesus either.
No, I'm not afraid. I wasn't always like that, though.
Why not?
I grew up with no God and no church. My mom went to church with me twice, once at my friend's funeral and once at her funeral. So I didn't grow up in Christianity. I figured it out.
I'm going to challenge you. What's the best piece of advice that you received throughout your career?
Dang. I never forget I was fat, broke, and depressed. I just had my son. There's a gentleman that's here from Miami. His name is E-Class. And I remember, I said, I want to ask you one thing. I waited here all this time for you to tell me if there's one thing you would have told your younger self, what would that be? And he said, proper planning prevents a piss poor performance. At the time, I needed that because I wasn't planning for nothing but poverty. I wasn't planning for nothing but for the bill to come, and I was going to be worried about it. Like, I was scared. In times of peace, prepare for war. Always be in preparation mode because you never know what the next play going to be.
This is gay right here. You know that, right? You know they don't teach this in school.
They don't teach it in school. I will beat IQ any day of the week. I dropped out of school the first week of the 10th grade. I know a lot of smart, broke people, and I just choose not to be one of them.
Do you think you need a lot of money to start a business in today's world?
No, I started my first business with $300.
Just $300.
Just $300.
There's a company that I use. It's called Busy, and I use it to start all of my companies.
What is it called?
It's called Busy.
Busy.
It forms the LLC for them. It lets people start their business overnight. They don't have to do all the paperwork. You don't have to go out there and hire a lawyer.
Damn. Believe in the power of you. Go get your willpower from the proximity of people.
People will take you places that money can't.
People will take you places, and God will take you places that people don't want you to go to.
You have amazing advice.
Thank you so much.
I connect with all the millionaires and billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yeah, you want my number? You gonna help me make some money?
Let's make money together.
Let's do it.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, how did you get rich?
How did you get
Have
rich?
you ever-
How did you get rich?
Have you ever had to call a plumber?
Plumber, yes.
I owned one of the biggest plumbing companies in the world.
So how much money did you make with the plumbing company? What was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
When I sold the company for £4.1 billion.
Not dollars.
Pounds, proper money.
Hey, can I interview you for a minute real quick? I go all over the world interviewing billionaires to help the younger generation.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
The north of England. But the big thing was I conquered America.
So you brought your company global.
Yeah, the mentor that I found, he told me two things. Number one, don't be in Miami because you'll hire people that want to go to the beach at 4 p.m. or smoke dope. Second question he asked me is, so who have you got running your business over here? I said, oh, fantastic guy, but he's a Brit. Shook his head and said, absolutely not. Americans buy from Americans. You need to hire an American.
This is fascinating to me because we're talking about plumbing. This isn't a necessarily sexy business. Talk to that young person out there that thinks that they have to go invent the next Google.
Yeah, you don't. You need to be a hedgehog. Entrepreneurs like me, we're all foxes. We're always looking for the next opportunity. We have an idea every day and we need to be hedgehogs. That's how you become very wealthy.
So how does someone make $1 billion?
There are 9 steps.
Tell me right now, man, how does somebody make $1 billion? dollar?
Number one is copy and pivot. Second, get an investor to help your business to scale. Thirdly, get a coach and a mentor. Number 4, have an omni-channel model. Number 5, hire your replacement.
You know they don't teach this in school, right?
I wish they did. Step 6, go global with locals. Step number 7, evolution, not revolution. Number 8, how many people, if we ask them round here, have you got a to-do list? Everybody would put up the hand. If you say, have you got a not to-do list? Nobody puts up the hand. A not to-do list is more important than a to-do list. The final step to make £1 billion or dollars, hone your character. When you've got a life's dream, you've got to make it happen.
You have amazing advice, sir.
Thank you.
I connect with all the billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yeah.
How did you get rich?
Have you ever heard of Home Depot?
Yes.
You ever been in a Home Depot?
Yes.
That's how I got rich.
What do you mean?
That was my company.
You were the founder of Home Depot.
I was.
And how much is your company worth today?
Probably $350 billion.
With a B?
With a B.
How old are you now?
I'm 83 years old.
At what age did you become a billionaire?
That's a good question. I don't know.
You don't know?
And you know what? It's good that I don't know, because it was never about money to me. It was always about building values.
Becoming a billionaire was only a byproduct of that.
It was exactly right.
Did you come from a lot of money growing up?
No, I came from nothing. My dad was a pharmacist. He passed away at an early age.
You didn't come from tremendous wealth. How did your upbringing shape the way that you think about money and risk?
That's a great question. My upbringing was based on a set of values. My mother had an expression, you do the right things for the right reasons and live with the consequences.
At 36 years old, you were fired from your job.
Right.
Did you have people that doubted you or thought you were crazy when you started Home Depot?
Absolutely. The first couple of years, people come into our stores, they say, these guys are nuts, they're crazy. Just ignore these guys, they're going to go broke. The volumes that we were doing were unbelievable. And that was all as a response of listening to what customers, and the customer is always going to be right.
The customer always comes first.
The customer always comes first. I used to say at Home Depot, our ultimate sign of success is when our customers, they were so loyal, they would feel like they were disloyal by shopping someplace else.
So you wanted your customers to become raving fans of your business?
Absolutely. And I would say that to all of your listeners.
You're 83 years old today.
Right.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
When you're talking about human relationships, the reason I'm doing this interview is because I watched some of your other ones, which are great, but you develop a trust relationship with who you're talking to. In all these businesses, I think it's so critical that you develop trust, because once you have that trust level established, people will open up their hearts and their minds and eventually their wallets to you.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
You have amazing advice, sir.
Take care of yourself.
I connect with all the millionaires and billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, how did you get rich?
I'm just interviewing someone right now.
How did you get rich?
Sold my business for more money than I could ever dream of.
How much money are you worth today?
400 million.
Are you serious? I'm going all over London interviewing the richest people to help the younger generation. Can I get a minute with you for the channel real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Have you ever been broke before?
I was homeless at 15 years old.
You were
so I
homeless?
had nothing. I didn't want to be an entrepreneur. I needed to be an entrepreneur.
What was your turning point to financial freedom?
The only reason I'm an entrepreneur today is because I couldn't get a job. Thank fuck.
There's a saying that the poor get poorer and the rich get richer. What keeps people broke in today's world?
The easy life. I think when people get a salary, they get trapped on a drug.
The golden handcuffs, they call it.
Worse than that. It's a middle class trap. Once they start getting a salary, they start building up debt. And when you have debt, you have to service that debt. So if you've got a mortgage, you're working for the bank. I just want to work for myself. So I don't give a shit about any of those things. I want to own my time.
You know they don't teach this in school, right?
They don't teach this in school, in my opinion, for a reason.
Why is that?
If you understood how money works, why would anyone sell time? It's limited. You only have a certain amount of time in the day. Why would you sell time as an outcome? So the people teaching you don't even understand how money works.
What is one lesson about business right here that is not taught in school?
The school system will tell you to sit down and do an exam on your own. If you get a D in something, you're an idiot. Someone gets an A, they're smart. That's not how the real world works. All my billionaire friends have been successful because they built teams. They're not doing an exam on their own. They're doing an exam with 100 other people. You're not meant to do it on your own.
How old are you today?
How old am I today? I'm 51.
Are you happy today?
Happy is a bit fleeting. I have something better than happiness. I have a purpose. I want to fix the education system, the system that let me down at 15 years old. We're not giving people the knowledge to realize they can take control of their own fucking life. And I will not stop until that happens.
You've got amazing advice, my friend.
Oh, no, it's nice of you to say that, man. Likewise, I love you.
I connect with all the millionaires and billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yeah, of course, man.
Excuse me, sir. Is this your Ferrari?
Oh my God, not one of y'all little
no,
Instagram
man.
people.
Real quick, man. I got a channel with 21 million followers. I've interviewed 48 billionaires in the last 5 years.
Okay.
Could I get 30 seconds with you?
What's up?
What line of business were you in?
Serial entrepreneur, man.
What's your name?
I don't want to tell that.
Yeah, it's fine. It's cool. But let me ask you, so did you come from a rich family growing up?
No, underprivileged for sure.
What was your turning point to financial freedom?
I mean, I played basketball. Took my money and jumped into business.
What was your main company?
Real estate. 49 luxury townhomes.
What was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
10 million.
$10 million.
Yeah,
What's the best piece of real estate people should be looking to buy in today's world?
Multifamily homes.
Why is that?
Because you're going to get more money, more bang for your buck.
Yeah, how'd you go from 1 to 10 million? Tell me that.
My boy asking all the questions.
I'm getting it. This is a masterclass. This is game.
Do I get a percentage of this masterclass?
I
See,
got
that's
you.
how you get it.
Are you a good salesman?
Absolutely.
What's your secret to sales?
I can't tell you that, man.
Yeah,
You
one-
can't
one
tell
more
that.
last
You
one.
gotta say,
Your
my
best-
secret is being secretive, esoteric.
Best negotiation advice. You got a prospective client. How do you get that no and do it?
Well, people want to be led, so they want you to tell them what they do. Remember that, especially in sales.
Did you ever walk away from a lot of money? Were you afraid to walk away?
Yeah. All money ain't good money.
All money ain't good money. How do you know it's bad money? How do you know to avoid those
Because
people?
your gut tell you. If it seems like it's some BS, trust your gut. It might be good on paper, but in the long run, it's going to be detriment to your business.
How old are you now?
I'm 45.
45 years old.
Yeah.
Did you have people that doubted you in the business world?
Of course, man. It's a saying that says, we're not here to dream. We got hard work to do and heavy loads to lift. Shun out the struggle. Face it as God's gift. Be strong.
So you do believe in God, though?
Yeah, for sure.
Who was your God?
Jesus Christ.
How did you know Jesus was real?
When I got saved and baptized, that's when I realized my life changed.
45 today. If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Take a risk, man. Jump off the porch. What did he say? Get off the boat, Peter, walk on water.
Yeah.
Take a chance.
Hey, you got amazing advice. I just got a...
What's your name?
James, man. You got great advice. I connect with all the millionaires and billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yeah.
Is that
I'll
cool?
give it to you.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, how did you get rich?
I sold a couple of companies.
How many, man? How did you get rich?
I sold 4 companies. One to Warren Buffett, one to Coca-Cola.
How much money did you make? Like, what was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
A lot of money. Come on, man. I worked hard to keep that private.
Can I interview you for a minute? Man,
Sure.
I go all over the world interviewing the
I
richest
know who you
people.
are, man.
Is
Come
that
on.
cool? You sold a company to Warren Buffett. What did you learn from doing business with Warren Buffett?
You get rich slowly. And it took me a long time. How old are you?
23.
You will make 20 times more money in your 40s than you're making now. How much money are you making now? You ask everybody how much money they make. How much money are you making, James? What's the biggest year you've had?
So my business is going to make well over $10 million this year.
At 23?
23, I promise you.
Can I invest in you now?
I don't know if I need the
Wait,
capital.
you guys are making $10 million a year now?
Over 10 mil.
Is it safe to say that your company's probably worth $80 to $100 million now?
Could be, yeah.
You want to sell 10% of it?
We could set up a call after this.
No. Let's do it right now.
I'll give you my
Let's
contact.
Shark Tank this shit right now.
I'll give you my contact. So what is the number one thing that you look for?
No, let's go back to that, James. I'll give you a check for $10 million today. You talk to your partners. You guys give me 10%. Think about it.
So you were just willing to give me a $10 million check. What is the number one thing that you look for in people when you're deciding to invest into them?
Hunger. I see you out there hustling. The way you approached me, you are the business plan.
So you don't invest in businesses, you invest in people.
100%.
Do you think everybody's built for entrepreneurship?
No.
Why not? What percentage of the population do you think is really cut out for entrepreneurship?
Small. It's lonely being an entrepreneur. It's lonely. The pressure is real, and you have to be able to deal with that. Everybody's not wired like that.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
At the end of the day, we only have one job, and that's stay healthy.
I just saw a young billionaire die the other day at 43 years old.
No.
That $1 billion couldn't beat cancer.
If you have $1 billion and you have a sore throat, every time you swallow, the only thing you think about is your sore throat. And there's an old saying, if you have health, you have hope. If you have hope, you have everything. Stay healthy.
You have amazing advice, sir. Thank you so much for your time.
Keep doing
my
what you're
friend.
doing, 10%.
Can I get your contact?
100%. I want your contact. You have the best Rolodex in America, man.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, question for you. How did you get rich?
Well, who says I'm rich?
You look like money. Ma'am, how did you get rich?
I got rich being a business owner. So I'm
Real quick,
Yes.
I have 21 million followers. I interview billionaires on how they made it for the younger generation. How long were you a business owner?
Over 20 years.
Over these 20 years, what was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
$5 million.
Can we get 1 minute with you for the channel? It'll be worth it, I promise you.
late for lunch.
Just 1 minute. It's to help the younger generation. It'll be worth it.
Come on.
Did you have people that thought you were crazy going into business for yourself?
Yes. See, some people are going to kill your dream because they don't see it for themselves. But my motto is never take advice from someone that you wouldn't exchange a bank account with. You are your biggest investment.
What's the greatest piece of advice that you received throughout your career?
When you marry wrong, it's going to cost you a lot of money.
So you got divorced.
I'm currently going through a divorce. Yes, year 4.
What's the number one lesson you've learned from this divorce that you give to somebody?
Number 1, have a prenuptial agreement just to make sure if you guys leave, we don't have to do all this divvying up of assets. Number 2, you can marry your number 1 enemy. You can marry someone that just hates the light that you have. When you marry wrong, it's going to cost you at the end.
Did you go to college?
Yes, I'm a lawyer.
You're a lawyer?
Yes.
What's a lesson about business you teach them that is not taught in school?
Run your business like it's Walmart. Meaning from the very beginning, you set your business up like it's Walmart. I don't care what the bank account says. Walmart don't accept Cash App. You shouldn't.
What's your name?
Joy.
Joy, this is game right here. Right? This is straight game right here. How old are you today?
I am knocking on 50.
What's the secret to looking so young at 50?
I believe as a woman, you need to always look your best. And you cannot sell a dream looking like a nightmare.
Say that again.
You cannot sell a dream looking like a nightmare.
But if me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
God is the key ingredient.
Who is your God?
Jesus.
You're a Christian.
Correct. Yes, I am.
You're not afraid to say that either.
I am not.
Why not?
Because God has delivered me from my darkest time. When God closes a door, He's opening up a bigger blessing down the hall. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
You have amazing advice.
Well, thank you.
Could I get your contact?
Of course.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, question for you, man. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
Come here. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, my man.
What was your question?
How old were you when you became a millionaire?
A millionaire?
Yes, sir.
I was 21.
And how did you get rich, man? For the people that don't know, how did you make your millions?
Same thing you're doing right now, brother. I was hustling, I was making content.
Let's talk about this. So a lot of content creators are broke because they don't understand the business side of media. Talk to that young person out there. You built $1 billion company.
But James, that wasn't the goal, bro. To be honest with you, I just kind of ended up here. It feels like I clicked my heels together 3 times and got a bit lucky. I love making content. I could tell you love making content. I've been following your page for years, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you. And I have a better offer than Jesse Itzler, bro.
Yeah.
20%. 20% of your company, bro. 25 mil.
20%.
25 mil, bro. How you gonna say no to that, bro?
We may have to make that happen, bro.
Got him.
So let me ask you this, though.
Yes, sir.
You don't get enough credit. You and your brother, I would argue, are 2 of the greatest marketers of all time.
Oh, thank you.
What is your secret to marketing to anybody getting into business?
So check this out, bro. Attention's a currency. How you wield that attention, that's the art. I always say this. The opposite of hate is not love, it's indifference. What you cannot do is make people feel nothing. You gotta make people feel. Now, whether that's good or bad, honestly doesn't really matter. People are fickle. They'll love you 1 second and then they'll hate you the next.
But you never let it get to you. You made money regardless of what people thought about you.
Brother, I came to the very healthy realization that no stranger is going to tell me who I am.
How long were you making content before you really started to take off and make money?
That's the question, bro. I started making videos at 9 years old. I'm getting goosebumps even just saying this. Like, we have put in the work. With content, if you have this skill and you know how to captivate people with media, this is the superpower right here.
And how old are you today?
I'm 31.
Do you believe in God?
I do believe in God.
Yeah?
I do.
How did you know God was real?
2 reasons. When I disrespected God, I felt the wrath of God. And then when I respected God and accepted him and opened my heart, my life's been, it's 180.
31 years old today. Yep. If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would...
Hey, Neil, I asked you 2 quick questions?
Yeah, let's go.
So I actually did an interview with you a little while ago. I don't know if you remember. You remember it?
Of course.
I think it got like 10 million views.
It went crazy.
I want to go 20 on this one. How do we do it?
Oh, brother, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think it might have been a one and done, bro. But I'll talk. Ask me anything, bro.
All right, let me ask you this. You've been a streamer for how long now?
Dude, I'm hitting 10 years, bro. I'm only 21. I had no idea. 10 years. I'm hitting it in a month. So 10 years on the internet, bro.
You started off not in the best phase on social media.
Not at all.
You changed yourself for the better in a lot of different cases. Throughout those years where you're struggling at the bottom, what was that motivation to get you to the top?
I just always believed in myself, bro. I knew I would do it. And there's a lot of luck that comes into this. Just keep trying until you get lucky.
Do you think collaborating with other creators is a good way to get to the top?
100%. Keep building up. Keep building up. You got to start from the bottom. Keep going. It's like a ladder. And you got to just do it. You got to network and you got to be a good talker. And honestly, I'm not really good at networking. And that's something I lack and I need to work on.
And last time I interviewed you, I asked you, who's your favorite interview you've ever gotten? You told me yay. So who's one collaboration you want to get in the future that you have not got yet?
I feel like I've collabed with everyone, bro. At this point, I
just gotta give you something.
I don't even know. I don't have a dream name. I just want to do shit with people that actually really genuinely like me. And in this industry, there's a lot of politics. There's a lot of fake stuff that goes on. It's like honestly becoming more like a rap game, like hip hop, where there's a lot of politics, a lot of weird shit going on. We're streamers. All right? At the end of the day, we're all streamers. We all pick up a camera, have fun. There's different sides, clicks, and stuff. It's just lame, bro. So at the end of the day, bro, whoever likes me, let's do it.
Recently, you've gone from Twitch to Kick, back to Kick, or something like that. You've gone Twitch, Kick,
Yeah.
Twitch, Kick, whatever it is. Why do you keep changing platforms?
Just because, bro, at the end of the day, it's a business. You gotta think what's best for you. Obviously, I want to keep my core community with me, keep everyone with me who supports me. But at the same time, I gotta, in the future, let's be honest, 10 years down the line, people aren't gonna watch me. They're not gonna fuck me. So I gotta build this up, build it for my family, my people who go, after me, my kids. I know it's a good move for me, and I'm not stuck anywhere. So whatever happens, I can figure it out. I'm just living day by day, bro. No plans. I got no plans. I got no goals, nothing. I'm just going where the wind takes me. See what happens.
Nice to see you again, bro. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me, yo, are you Lil Tony?
Yeah.
What's up, man? Can I do a quick interview with you?
For sure, player.
How old were you when you made your first millions?
17.
How old are you today?
I'm 21.
You've been a millionaire for a couple of years.
I blew my first check.
Really?
I ran it back up, though.
Tell me about that. How did that happen?
Just being young and slow.
But for the people who don't know who you are, what do you do?
Man, I rap, man. I make music. I really just minister to the youth, for real.
How long you been in the industry for?
5 years.
And with the knowledge you have now, what's the best advice you would give your younger self when you're starting rap?
Patience, man. Really faith. Walking on a straight path, walking on the right path, make sure I'm walking in my purpose. So instead of making a lot of moves, I'm making a lot of good moves, you know what I mean? Like quality over quantity type vibe, you know what I mean?
And I'm gonna put you on the spot here. There's another artist that are watching this video. They want to collaborate with you on a song. What does it cost to get you on a feature?
Like 20,000.
20,000? Is that the least or is that the most?
Nah, that the most. Like you want the video and the feature, 20,000.
And have you been in the studio with any bigger artists that have inspired you in the past?
My OG, my pops.
Really? So only family?
Yeah, really family. I ain't gonna lie, everybody else, like when I be seeing my brothers go hard, Like that would be inspiring me, or like seeing my little daughter, or seeing like what I gotta do. Like I say, like walking in my purpose, like things I gotta do that I ain't finished. Like I ain't finished my purpose, and like that would really inspire me.
And as you started making money at an early age, do you think your circle got smaller?
Yeah, more definitely. I feel like everybody can't go all the way up with you. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
That's amazing. And where can they check you out on social media, man?
Lil Tony CEO on all platforms. Y'all go listen to Ecclesiastes. I just dropped my new single, and I'm finna drop my new album called Elijah, so y'all should go prepare for that. And I just dropped an album called Mrs. Key. I dropped like 4 albums for real. Y'all go enjoy all that for real.
Keep it going, man. I appreciate it.
Bless,
nice to
homie.
meet you, man. Thank you so much. Yo, excuse me. Are you Buddy Hield?
Yeah.
What's up, man? Is there any way I can do a quick interview with you?
About what?
Some business and advice for the young kids?
Perhaps.
That's fine?
Yeah.
How old were you when you made your first million?
23.
How old are you today?
33.
You've been a millionaire for 10 years. I'm sure a lot of people watching this know who you are, but if they don't know, what do you do?
Play basketball for a living.
And recently you got traded.
Right.
And I kind of want to ask you this question. What goes through your mind when you get traded?
It's a business. You know, you can't get no feelings, and it's a business, and I'm still getting paid. They took great care of us financially, and we got to go in and do our job. And I'm very appreciative for the NBA and what it's done for me so far.
And are you a confident guy?
Oh, I'm very confident, super confident. I feel like I'm the best in the world, whatever I do.
And recently I did an interview with Tyrese Maxey, and I asked him what builds his confidence, and he said just putting in the work. He knows that he's putting more work.
He's another hard worker too. He works hard. I was a teammate, and I see how hard he works. And you just got to believe in yourself, man. And because nobody's gonna believe in you other than you. So you trust your work and you put the work in, the results will show.
Yeah, you've been doing this for a couple years now.
Right.
Do you ever feel like giving up?
Hell no. I love this. I never want to give up. Until the Lord tells me like I'm done, that's when I'm done. But I'm trying to play until I'm 40-something. I love it.
And you make tens of millions of dollars, man.
Of course, but I just love hooping. Hooping is my passion. I thank God every day for giving me the ability to go there and play against the beautiful fans.
And like you're saying, you came from the Bahamas. Did you grow up rich?
No. My mom had 7 kids, single family. They're married, they got divorced, they broke up. But who cares? That didn't define me. You know, I put my head down. I had to take care of my mom, my brothers and sisters, and I want my mom to have her own house and have nice things, and I want my kids to have nice things when I get older too.
My last question for you.
Yeah.
You clearly did not grow up rich, but now you're making tens of millions of dollars every year.
Right.
What's the best thing about money that you would not expect?
You gotta have a good financial advisor and a good no person in your corner to tell people no, because sometimes it's hard to tell people no, especially people you grow up around, like say growing up poor, we all go out in the same issues, you feel like you owe people. You can have a no person, and sometimes it hurts to tell people no, but you gotta tell them no.
It's amazing. And where can they find you on social media?
Buddy Love 242.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time, man. Thank you for that. Yo, excuse me. Yo, are you Didi Osama?
Yeah.
What's up, man? Can I do a quick interview with you?
Yeah, but you just got a camera in my face. Like, come on, twin.
That's not okay?
Nah, he cool, bro. I definitely follow him on the gram.
Wait, you know who I am?
Yeah, bro. You paid in, right?
That's fine. Yeah, thank you, man. We can do a quick interview. That's fine?
Yeah, that's good.
So tell him, man, how old were you when you made your first million?
I was 15 years old.
Wait, 15 years old? How old are you today?
I'm 19.
You're 19.
Yeah.
How'd you make that first M?
Music.
So music made you millions of dollars at an early age. Do you regret being famous?
Nah,
Why not?
I don't regret it. It is what it is, brother. Like, can't like control what God got for me. So I'm saying it's what He got for me.
You believe in God?
Of course.
Has He played a big role in your success, would you say?
He played the biggest role.
In what ways?
After I lost my little brother, I blew up like crazy. That was God.
So, in the rap game, how do you connect with your audience?
You good? Look, like this. Like, they be seeing me. They be asking me for pictures and shit. But I like streaming and shit. Like, I be on my game and shit. I be streaming, talking to the fans and shit. But, you know what I'm saying?
I have my little talent for you. Keep going, bro.
You keep going, nigga. You keep going.
You know it.
Yeah. Go to America Got Talent. You gonna make it.
And I want to talk a little bit about the music you've been making recently. Recently you dropped a feature with one of my favorite artists, Hurricane Wisdom. So I want to ask you this. There's another artist watching this video at home. They want to get you on a song. How much does it cost?
Right now, my feature is $25,000. That about to shoot to 50 though.
Why is it gonna shoot up?
Why? Cause I'm about to. What you mean? Why I'm about to drop Slow Fire, my next single. That shit gonna go. What? That shit about to shoot. So that shit going to 50. Soon 100.
Right now when the video comes out, is it still 25?
Yeah, still 25.
It's still 25.
Yeah. You can hit me up right now for 25.
And who do you think is the biggest artist you've ever been in the studio with?
Yak.
Did you learn anything from Yak being in the studio with him?
Nah, I ain't learned nothing from Yak.
Why not?
I just ain't learned nothing. That's brother though, but I ain't learned nothing from him.
Where can they check you out on social media?
Didi Osama, everything.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time, bro. Thank you for that.
Appreciate you too.
Excuse me, yo, are you Hit Boy? What's up, man? Can I do a quick interview with you, man?
It's cool.
That's fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
How old were you when you made your first $1 million?
23 years years old.
How old are you today?
Man, I'm 38, man. I'm OG in this game.
You've been a millionaire for a long time, though. For the people who are watching this, they don't know who you are. Tell them your name and what do you do?
I'm Hit Boy. I'm a musician, producer, artist, you know what I mean? Creative overall.
And I personally know you as a producer. So give them the top 3 songs you ever produced.
Sicko Mode, Niggas in Paris, Flawless, Bow Down by Beyonce.
If there's a young kid watching and they want to be a producer, how do they do that?
When I was coming up, like, it was like a little less of the social media stuff, like, you know what I mean? So now you got that. You can upload beats to YouTube. Like, people like using YouTube beats now. So it's like, put some fire out there, and if you want to get discovered, you're going to end up making a hit with somebody, just if you got the quality music.
Sure. And how long have you been in the industry for?
I had my first placement on Jennifer Lopez at 19 years old, man.
Do you think you got lucky, though, getting your foot down in the industry?
Like, that's the thing, bro. We get lucky with this shit, man. I don't know how I made, like, Niggas in Paris. I don't know how I made Sicko Mode. People ask me, yo, make me another Nigga in Paris. I don't know how to do that, bro. I just make music.
I want to know, what's the most you ever charged for a single beat?
75K. You know, it's back in the day, they used to get like 250. Really? Timbaland, Pharrell, they used to be getting 250,000 for one beat.
With the knowledge you have today, you know, what do you think is the best advice you'd give your younger self when you're stepping foot in the industry?
You don't have to be connected to a certain person, artist, thing. Like, if you got the talent, you know, you can go around the world with this shit. There's going to be different groups of people that rock with you.
And not the most famous, but who do you think is the most influential rapper you've been in the studio with?
Gotta be Kanye West, man. Gotta, you know, that's one of my heroes for sure.
I just turned 18 years old. You know, I'm doing these interviews with a lot of celebrities.
That's amazing, man.
But, you know, I'm trying to get my foot down in the industry, you know, connecting with a lot of artists and celebrities. Okay. So, you know, what's the best networking advice you can give me in this industry?
Man, you're doing it right, man. You in the right places. You know what I mean? You kind of see where people moving around, and you'll be in the right place at the right time, man. Just keep doing what you do. You already viral out here.
Thank you, man. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Yeah. And lastly, where can they find you online?
At Hit Boy, man. IG.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time, man. Nice to meet you.
It's good.
Excuse me, yo. Are you Dyson Daniels?
Yeah.
What's up, man? Can I do a quick interview with you?
Let's do it.
That's fine. How old were you when you made your first million?
19.
How old are you today?
23.
You made your first million super young. They don't know who you are. Tell them what you do.
I play basketball for the Atlanta Hawks.
And obviously, you're from Australia, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it pretty common for someone from Australia to make the NBA?
I mean, depends how you look at common. I think there's 15 of us in the NBA right now. But yeah, there's a lot of young talent coming through, and we got some good pathways out there.
So how did you stand out in your younger years being in Australia?
I mean, I think I just, believed myself, trusted my work, was out there, and I mean, scouts are going to see you wherever you are. So if you're good enough, you'll make it, but yeah, you just got to believe in yourself.
And you're talking about hard work. What does hard work specifically mean to you?
I mean, it's early mornings, late nights, taking care of your body, all the little things that can get you edge over someone, and hard work is the biggest thing.
If someone's watching this, what's one thing they would not expect about the NBA?
At the end of the day, everyone in the NBA is normal people. They enjoy doing normal things, living their life.
And you don't have to give me the specifics, but like kind of in general as a whole, where does your money actually go?
Real estate. So I do a lot of real estate. Yeah, that's the main thing.
I feel like real estate's like the main thing that everyone invests in. So if there's a young kid watching, they're making some money now, they want to get in real estate. Is there any advice you can give to them?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you got to invest in the right things and invest in things that is going to give you a return. And for me, real estate's kind of the safe option to go with, and sometimes take risk as well. And if you have hobbies you want to invest in, I'd say go for it. It's trial and error, but you live and you learn.
I'm sure a lot of brands are in your email. They want to work with you. What do you look for in brands when you work with them?
I like working with brands, just brands that I enjoy wearing. I don't want to promote something that I don't enjoy being in.
Do you currently work with any big brands?
Disney's probably the biggest
Disney?
one at the moment.
How does that even happen?
I got a good marketing team.
And where can they check you out on social media?
Instagram, Dyson Daniels.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time, man. Thank you for that.